Today we're going to show you what could be New York's best kept foodie secret. With an incredible mix of global flavors, join us on a mouth-watering journey around 4 continents, one bite at a time here in Sunnyside, Queens. We've got Greg back, native New Yorker and food guide. We're starting a Bolivian Llama party, and this sounds like a nightclub somewhere in La Paz. Why this spot?
It does. Well, this is actually the only Bolivian restaurant in New York City, and they're very famous for one specific dish that we're gonna try. Amazing.
My name is David Oropeza, and I'm one of the owners here at Bolivian Llama Party. This is our commissary kitchen, actually. We've been here for about 10 years. Stan, Diane, this is Maria.
What are you most well known for?
Probably the salteña, for sure. My brother said it best, it's like a soupy dumpling meets an empanada. There's a lot of ways to describe it, but at the end, it's delicious. It's super good. So she's braiding them now. This is the culmination of a 3-day process. It starts with making the soup base. That takes a day. The dough, chilling the soup base, and then we fill it and then braid it. So every single salteña that you buy here is hand braided, handmade.
When I hear braiding, I think of hair. I don't think of food.
So the funny thing is the braid represents the cholita braids from Bolivia. And the thing is, if these aren't braided properly, they leak in the oven, they explode. All your 3 days of work goes out the window. So this is the filling that's been cooking. There's chicken in here, peas, carrots, potatoes, an egg, always. Everything on the menu is pretty good. We're a pretty firm believer in like not doing throwaways.
Yeah.
Like everything's gotta be good. Our fried chicken sandwich is top 25 for New York Times, and people have been coming to eat that a lot. We had other locations prior to the pandemic in Columbus Circle, in Fort Greene, Brooklyn. Pandemic came, wiped us out. This was our last location. It was just the kitchen. We were gonna throw in the towel, and we decided, let's just give it a shot. It's now become our best location ever. Thank God, and yeah, we're still kicking.
And is this like a family business?
Family, and that is brothers, yeah.
No grandma in the back.
Yeah.
Stirring.
That'd be great.
Yeah, we'd love that.
I could sleep in a little more.
Yeah.
If Grandma was here.
Everything is so bright about Bolivian Llama Party. The napkins are bright, the food is bright, the table is bright, everything's bright.
The sauce, everything.
Yeah.
The flavors are bright too, and you're gonna taste them very soon.
I was telling David, the owner, that I've never tried a salteña before. And this is reminding me of the first time I ever had a soup dumpling. I was a little afraid because when I did it, I burned the roof of my mouth. So we're gonna try to avoid that experience here. But I've heard nothing but good things about salteñas and this spot. All right, coach me through it. He was explaining it.
I'm not really a pro at this. I make a mess of this all the time.
Okay.
I just kind of hang off for dear life.
Shake.
He said shake.
Yeah.
There we go.
Eating's fun, look.
Yeah, that's the pro tip we learned from David.
All I got was the dough and a little bit of the broth, and you just see the steam coming out of the top. Look what we've unleashed.
Gotta say, at first bite, the dough has a bit of sweetness to it too. Natural sweetness in that dough. Very rich.
Wow, so many flavors as you dig more and more. It's like an adventure.
David described this perfectly. It's kind of like a meal all wrapped up in one. But I think you really gotta get that green sauce.
I'm gonna put a little in too.
As good as it is by itself, that green sauce really elevates it to a whole nother stratosphere. I could just drink this green sauce by itself. I actually might do that.
Oh, damn. This thing sneaks up on you. A little broth hidden underneath. You take a bite, volcanic eruption of flavor. You know, he said there's so many ways to describe this, like an empanada on steroids. I'm gonna say it's like an empanada meets a nice hearty stew.
I like that.
I can't remember the last time I tried something new that I loved this much. And right now they don't have any indoor seating, but plenty of outdoor seating. Spring is here, summer's around the corner. Hang out here.
Yeah, great vibes here.
Now, because this chicken chicharron sandwich was ranked as one of the top 25 essential dishes in New York City, we kind of had to put it into the video.
Yeah.
And David was saying that this is an ode to the fast food fried chicken culture of Bolivia, but in sandwich form.
Wow. Very juicy.
I think if these guys just did a fried chicken sandwich, they could be competing with KFC and Jollibee, I don't know.
Yeah, and I was reading that the chicken is marinated in a Bolivian beer, which is also very interesting.
All right, bold statement coming. One of the best fried chicken sandwiches I've ever had in New York. I'm trying to think of one I've liked more. You?
I think I'll agree with you there.
And something that he mentioned about the juices, which I completely love, is that they're not too sweet. Just right. They taste more natural, honestly.
Very light, yeah, not too sweet. I don't like anything that's too sweet. It really complements the food here very well. This is one of the best places to eat in Sunnyside for sure.
What a start to this video. This place is a gem, I have to say. It is so impressed. Greg, we've got Souk Shater, which is a killer combo. Lebanese food and a Lebanese market all in one.
Yeah, this is a real Queens gem. You know, when you combine grocery store and restaurant in one, usually it's gonna be good stuff.
All right, let's get in there.
Get 3 chicken shawarma pita and 3 spinach pies, please. So like, it's not just shawarma and grilled meats here, which are always great, but they also have a steam table here. So if you want to eat more vegetables, you're vegetarian, look at all these options here.
That's mouth-watering, watching your meat get sliced up like that. Oof.
If we were eating so much today, I'd be dying to have some of these desserts. I mean, look at all this.
We could have finished the video right here, you know.
We did a whole video on this spot.
I always like any market you can go to, it's super local, like product of Lebanon.
Yeah, Lebanese olive oil, that's very cool. You know it's gonna be good.
I can offer to turn up pickle mid-serving. This is gonna taste even better in the falafel. Oh yeah. Oh, what is it? Thank you. We got some grape leaves as well.
Oh man, I love grape leaves, you know. I have Greek background. These look a little different. These are tightly rolled, it looks like.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
What an appetizer.
Got that kind of tangy outside, and you got the savory interior. It tastes a little bit minty inside. Delicious.
I have to say, I love how this is packaged. This is such a good grab and go food, isn't it?
It is. That's what I've done many times here.
Yeah, we've been watching this too long. Let's take a bite already. When I eat a shawarma sandwich typically, first thing that I notice usually aren't the fresh vegetables. That's the first thing that I felt when I took that bite. And then this delicious chicken underneath.
Oh, this is one that takes a couple bites to really process it all.
Wow.
Because you know, you get that first layer of toum, that's the really intense Lebanese garlic spread. You get that. You get 2 layers of pickles. So you get the pickles, the pickled turnips, and you get that little crunch to it too. The meat itself is very delicately seasoned. And he has a little bit of that hot sauce in there for a little kick. And I love just the thin wrap. You know, if you're watching your carbs, this is perfect for you. It's very healthy.
We don't normally talk about healthy on this channel. Most of our street food isn't that healthy, but this actually would qualify. I agree. They've got that healthy spread inside. And yeah, pretty thin wrap. So cinematic. Scorsese would be impressed with our choice of filming with the subway running behind us.
If I lived in Sunnyside, I would eat here at least 2-3 times a week. You know, not just getting shawarma every day. We can get like so many great varieties of food in here.
Do you notice a difference, because this is specifically Lebanese? Most of the experiences I've had in the city, I think, have been more Egyptian style. This is definitely different. A lot more flavors going on, less heavy on the sauce too.
I mean, because that's more the halal cart style. You know, this is really much like a home style. Like everything they make here, you can tell they put a lot of love into it, a lot of care. That's why it's such a local favorite. You know, people coming in and out as we were there filming.
We almost forgot, for dessert, spinach pie action.
Savory dessert. This is very different than a Greek spinach pie. You know, spanakopita, the Greek style, usually has like feta. And even the spinach here is very tangy. I feel they put maybe some vinegar in here. And the dough is very soft and light.
I'm gonna use the word healthy again, but healthy and tasty snack to go.
Agreed.
This definitely qualifies.
Love it.
And that's how you feel after eating at Souk Shater.
I agree.
Greg, we're stepping foot into another continent, Africa, Algeria, with Kasbah Café.
Yeah, Kasbah Café. This is a really cool looking spot. Algerian food's not so easy to find here in the city, so this is one of the few restaurants that offers it. Excited to check it out.
Let's go. Wow, it's so cozy in here.
It is.
My name is Halim. Kasbah it's a very old neighborhood in Algiers. So you can find Kasbah in any country in North Africa, but we started in 2015 with Algerian cookies, and then we started physical business, physical place in 2021. But it wasn't a restaurant at the beginning; it was a coffee shop. But we kind of, you know, North African, Mediterranean with a focus on Algerian cookies. Then people start asking for more Algerian stuff, Algerian cuisine, and gradually we turned it into an Algerian traditional restaurant. Ramadan, we decided to do special menu. It's a soup. It's an Algerian way to break the fast. We call it iftar. Then burak, salad, and we have 2 main course dishes. One chicken, and the other one is meatballs, garlic meatballs. I would love, you know, if you try it. Right?
Of course.
Is smoked whole wheat soup. They smoke it, they harvest it, they smoke it, and then they grind it with lamb, tomato, and other spices.
I literally feel like we are being served a home-cooked meal. All right, let's try this out. Wow.
Really nice and smoky, very light.
Definitely has some flavors I've never had before. I mean, I've never tried Algerian food. And a nice tanginess to it. Lamb, so tender.
With that fresh herbs on top too.
Think about that French colonial influence around the world. You have the banh mi sandwich in Vietnam, Algeria. Baguette's very popular. Oh, the feast
salad.
continues.
Yeah.
Look at this this healthy feast we have awaiting us. Try this rice. Really creamy textures on this. I mean, we're sitting at one of the few Algerian restaurants in New York and probably the United States, okay? We talk about the benefits of eating your way around Queens. This is one of them. So Halim gave us Selecto Algerian soda, which has been around before Coca-Cola. I don't even know how old that is. We're gonna have to look that up. The sugar tastes completely different to me. Can you try it? I want to get your palate on this.
I'll tell you what, it sounds odd, but when I first cracked it open and gave it a smell, it smelled a little like bubblegum. And I'm almost getting a bit of a bubblegum flavor to this.
It's really nice.
Algerian soda, definitely not on the bingo card today.
Exactly.
Yeah,
This is a burek, and he was telling us about how this has like Turkish, Ottoman roots.
This one is with the ground beef, onion, potato, and spices.
Now let's take a bite. So pillowy and soft, and we have the meat hiding right inside. Whereas it's been my whole life. I'm kind of addicted to this. The burek's my favorite thing we've had so far.
Really good.
I gotta tell you. We're working on the protein part of this set menu. We got the chicken with chickpeas. Wow, the chicken, it's so tender, it just comes right off the bone.
I love the chickpeas too. You get a nice cumin flavor in here.
Garlic meatball.
Yeah, very excited when I hear garlic. I love garlic as well.
And with the chickpeas on the side.
More chickpeas. Always down for that.
Much different flavor profile than I would say an Italian style meatball, for example. Much different.
I definitely get that garlic flavor. It's
Yeah.
not like, too overwhelming, which is good.
And he said almost everything here but the soup is always on the menu. All right, the calaboose dessert you saw before being made with the semolina. Very happy. You know what I was just thinking? I wish I had an Algerian green mint tea next to me to wash this down. Look what we have right here. Oof. This is the first time I've had Algerian food, but it will definitely not be the last. If you're looking for something fun to do when you visit the city and you like these videos, check out Greg's food tour. It has been one of the favorites from many of my viewers, saying it was the highlight of their trip to New York. Details down in the description. Highly recommend it.
Yeah, love to see you. Come check it out.
Greg, for dessert, our fourth continent of the day, Europe,
Yeah.
Nita's Bakery.
So this is from Romania. So Sunnyside has a decent sized Romanian community.
Then we did pass a Romanian church a couple blocks away. Check us out.
Mr. Nita is here 42 years ago.
And how important is this place, like the local Romanian community?
Very important. All the people is very happy when I come here.
It's amazing because you have Romanian staples here, and then you have like a hamantash, and you have Jewish baked stuff, you have American baked stuff, you have a little bit of everything here.
But we're here for the Romanian sweets, and when you walk in here, it smells really good. Like a good bakery is supposed to smell.
I would totally ruin dinner at this place.
Sa fateuri. This is a puff with cheese. Very flaky, very interesting.
You know what this reminds me of? This Brazilian cheese bread I've had before.
Pão de queijo?
Yeah, a little bit.
I see what you mean. They're really nice.
We'll share one of the amandinas.
One amantina?
Yeah, these are the two most popular things here.
Yeah, and I show you something.
Okay.
Doboshke. It's vanilla cake, chocolate cream, and caramel. It's very good too.
What else?
Apple strudel. The best apple strudel. It's very, very good.
What's your favorite thing?
My favorite is cheese Danish. It's sweet cheese. It's very good.
It's amazing. A spot like this, we came for one item and we were leaving with like 9 things. She just kept giving us extra.
It's like our Romanian auntie that we never had. Like, it's like the hospitality in there was pretty incredible. Sit at the chess table.
Man, I don't know how we still have room in our stomachs for all this. This has been a crazy day.
This is the kozanak, so it's a pretty traditional bread that's usually around Christmas and Easter. It smells a little boozy too.
You think there's rum in this?
There might be. I know there's walnuts in here.
Try it. It's not too sweet. I like that about it. You think about American desserts, it's just sugar overload. No.
It's got a very eggy taste to it. Sweet eggy taste, almost kind of like a brioche flavor.
Yeah.
But a bit of a citrus in there too. The only thing it's missing is some coffee. It's go great with coffee.
So I always say to Greg, I'm not gonna finish this. I'm just gonna take a bite, and here I am working my way through it. So this is the Amandina. She said it was their best seller.
Yeah, it's chocolate, cake, and rum syrup.
Rum syrup.
Rum syrup, there we go. You can smell the booze right away.
If you didn't tell me that there was rum syrup, I would have said, something tastes a little boozy, a little alcoholic here.
I like the couple layers. I like the outer cream.
Yeah.
It really gives it a nice, like, soft kind of texture compared to the inside, which is soaked with that rum syrup.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Yeah, Nita's. I would say hidden gem, but I actually think it's pretty well known in Sunnyside. I'm sure a lot of people around the city or visiting have never heard of it. And something important to know about Sunnyside itself is that you are very close to Manhattan. What, 15 minutes by 7 train?
Yeah, on a good day, about 15 minutes.
So this entire video, you could walk it easy. If you enjoy street food, then you're gonna love Jackson Heights, which is pretty close to Sunnyside. In fact, you could combine these 2 neighborhoods for one fun-filled day. Watch this video next.